Get pregnant for him, he will marry you. As a woman, if you do that, that will be the worst mistake of your life as a young girl. You know, the reason is because this particular guy you're using pregnancy to tie down, to make him marry you is not matured. If he is matured, he knows what to do. He knows what he wants. He knows when he wants to get married. So using pregnancy to tie him down or to make him marry you is an indication that he's not matured enough to make decisions. A guy you use pregnancy to marry you, especially when he is not ready, is an indication that he's not matured, like I said. So you should expect the worst of a marriage. So as a young girl who feels, this guy is beginning to see 1 naira, so let me tie him down because he's womanizing and he's doing this and that. Let me be the woman of the house, before he goes for someone else. If you make that mistake, you will live to regret for the rest of your life. Number 2, you will definitely be frustrated in that marriage. Yeah, because this person is not matured. So he will not be satisfied. He might not even know he is married. Probably he got you pregnant and they went and paid small money, as a dowry and all of that. So he'll be chasing after other women. He'll be chasing after other women doing his thing. He will not send you. You're going to marry frustration in that marriage. So don't do it. Let this guy come for you. Let him show interest and indicate interest that you are the one he wants before you can get pregnant for him. Number 3, he will always blame you. When things are not going his way, when it looks as if he has missed an opportunity, or when you try to pressure him, to say, bring money for food or this one or that one, when things are not going well, and you try to probably give him pressure, to probably raise money for feeding, for children's fees, for whatever, for the house, he will always blame you. He will tell you, after all, I had the mind to travel abroad first. After all, I had the mind to do 1 or 2 things to establish my business first. You got pregnant and tied me down, So you will always take the blame as a woman who got pregnant and made him marry you before the actual time he wants to settle down with you, So you will always take the blame. As a woman, you have to make sure that you're not the one luring him into marrying you before the time he wants to settle down. Using pregnancy to tie him down or to make him marry you will make him put the blame on you at every given time, as long as that marriage lasts. Number 4, it will be easy for him to ask you to leave the house tomorrow. Yeah, if he finds someone he loves, eventually he sees someone he falls in love with, he feels he's much better than you, he's prettier than you, or whatever that he feels he's looking for, that he has found in a woman, someone who befits him as a wife, it will be very easy for him to tell you to leave the house, So you probably might not have, the maximum attention, love, and care that you deserve as a married woman, as a missus you are, So forcing him to, or probably getting pregnant to make him marry you, if you're not convinced that you're the kind of woman he wants, might be a problem and you would enjoy the marriage. Number 5 and the last, he might not really send you he might not really care. He might not really show you all the love. He might not really treat you like the real missus you are. Take you to exclusive place for the rich and make you feel like the real missus. The reason is because he will always see you, always see himself that he was your last hope. So he will always see himself like you forced yourself on him. So you probably might not get the adequate love, adequate attention, and every other thing that you need, to enjoy that marriage as a real missus, So he probably might be treating you anyhow, especially when he's not in love with you, He only got married to you because he got you pregnant and probably the parents said you must marry this girl. You don't give him belly, so you don't give him belly, and stuff like that, So you probably might not be able to enjoy that marriage to the fullest or the way it's supposed to be. No matter how much you love this guy, allow him to propose. Using pregnancy to tie him down to say, let me get pregnant and then he will marry me. You might probably be endangering your happiness and joking with your happiness. Marriage is supposed to be sweet, but when you marry someone who doesn't care about you, who doesn't make you feel like the real missus, you would rather be frustrated. You would not enjoy that marriage, and that's how it works. And these are the reason people come out sometimes to tell you negative things about marriage and all of that. It is because they married the wrong person. And sometimes it was because they forced themselves in marrying that person. See, that initial love, especially as a teenage, as a youth, probably within the range of 18, 20 and above, that first love comes in your head like, we'll die here, And sometimes the way you're feeling that person is not the way the person is feeling you. So taking your time to understand that this person loves you for real, it has a long way to go, to make you enjoy the marriage than falling into the hand of the wrong person. And at the end of the day, you find out, or you begin to think that marriage is something that is not nice, or something that is not enjoyable, or something that, it's meant to frustrate people. No, it is not supposed to be so. It is not designed to be that way. It's only when you fall into the hand of the wrong person that you begin to regret being a married woman. And that's how life is. So you've got to watch it and be sure that if you are marrying someone, you're marrying that person because you love that person, because the person loves you back, because he is ready, and not for you to use pregnancy to tie him down. That's my message for today. Please help me share this message to get to the people that need this information. My name is Oblinks. Like, comment, and follow me for more tips. One love.